There in YouTube land, I picked this little guy up for roughly 10 bucks at the local ham fest. I'm amazed at its condition because there's no yellowing hardly whatsoever at all on this thing. But what this video is actually about is the first steps on these guys when you want to get one and you want to restore it. Okay, I've already done a video on floppy drives, so we're not going to get into that. I got lucky for the fact is there's no battery leakage on the board, so it's using a different brand, and this hard drive is also an IBM drive, and these are, before the Desk Stars, these were very reliable drives, much better than the Quantums. They stood up to age. Okay, but first things first. First thing you want to do is this right here. Let's see if I can't get it out because I don't have the proper tool for this handily available at the moment. So we use the next best thing, a Data Apple certified battery removal tool known as the butter knife. So this is the first thing you want to do. You want to take this battery and throw it away. That's what we want to do. That was easy, right? The next thing we want to do is we want to remove the power supply module, because they made two versions of these power supplies. Version 1 is the TDK, version 2 is the Aztec. The Aztecs are a lot more reliable, but these guys here are notorious for capacitor leakage. So this guy's got to come out and be replaced, and unfortunately I cannot do this single-handedly because there's a clip here and a clip there, and then that pops out. So we got to remove that and recap that, and of course you can't go without recapping the logic board, because look at that. Ew, that's bad. So yeah, that's all got to be changed out, and that's pretty much it. Once we change all the caps in here, and then we change the caps in here, re-lubricate this guy, it should be ready to go. So this is a quick look at an LCII and step by step what you have to do to get one of these things running. So with the magic of video editing, you won't have to see me restore these two devices here, because there's actually videos on these, and I believe there's videos on this, but I'm not entirely sure. So I went ahead and took apart the power supply while I'm at the shop, using that website as a reference. And ooh, you could tell it's bad. I just cracked the cover, and you can just see what we got going on here. Yeah, I don't even have to take the cover, or I don't even have to take the board out to know that that's bad. So, well, let's see if we can't pull this bad boy apart somehow. And then we'll need two hands to do this. And you can see the goo just kind of sitting on the board there. I don't know if you can get under there and quite see that. The capacitor's just a little bit too far. Yeah, you can kind of see the crust, but anyway, basically what we have to do here is replace all of these capacitors, not just one or two or three, all of them. This website only shows four of them to be changed. They leave the other ones alone. Well, I'm sorry, I don't do that. If I'm going to be in here, I'm going to change them all, because I don't want to be in here 5 years down the road with the same problems again with the other ones. So that's just my philosophy. What do we have? 1000 UF 10 volts. That's a common value. The odd ones are 270 UF. That's just kind of a weird value. Let's see, what are these big ones here? They are, let's see, focus, damn you. 270 UF 25 volt. There's two of those. 270 UF 25 volt and 270 UF 10 volt. Huh. Well, I guess what we will do is we will just go ahead and replace those. And call that one a day. Oh, by the way, took the motherboard out, and it too, I went ahead and washed it, and you can see the remains of the capacitor goo. It's pretty bad. So I need to go in here and change these out as well. Well, the motherboard's done. I ran out of solid capacitors. You can see I have the solid ones in there that I had on hand, and then I had to go and replace them with standard ones. These two here, and then, you know, those 5 over there. And of course there's those 3 over here. So I can go ahead and replace these 20 years from now again. So this machine's not really a keeper anyway. I'm most likely going to sell it off because I have my LCIII. I really don't need anything else. But there's the motherboard in a nutshell. Now the only thing left to do is recap the power supply, but those parts are on order. I won't be able to do that just quite yet. So instead, I am going to stick in this one, because this one has already been done in the past. So, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Motherboard's in there all recapped, and I put in the power supply that don't, you know, that's a different one, the Aztec instead of the TDA, or TDK, because I'm still waiting on the parts for that. So hopefully we can get this thing fired up and actually see if it works and what's on it, because I don't even know what's even on that drive. I guess actually what I can do is grab a power cord. Somewhere in here. Here we go. Right here. Perfect. I believe this is even a Macintosh cord. And then give it a good try. And this is the first time I'm trying it, so it's either going to work or it's not. It'll be on camera. Yay! The hard drive ain't no good. Not at all, actually. And this hard drive did work. No, you know what? This is my LCIII. No, it's not. Is it? No, hold on. I may have got these mixed up. Leave it to Mike. Alright, well, yeah, because, no. This is not my LCIII, because my LCIII has a sticker here that says System 7.1. Yeah, looks like we've got a bad hard drive. That's kind of strange. I've never heard of one do that before. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll take that drive out and see why it's doing that. Or maybe this guy ain't got enough current, because it's possible this one's bad too. And actually, there's a real easy way to check that. I'll be back. I'll go grab my meter. Alright, meter's handy. Let's go ahead and check our voltages. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's no, that power supply is no good. That's my 5-volt rail. Hold on a minute. Here's my negative 5 volts. Ouch. Yeah. I better turn that off. So, that power supply is not any good, even though the guy gave it to me and said it was. It is not even close. So yeah, I probably right. I gotta be careful. Alright, so this is totally uncut, unedited. First power up. Successful failure. Well, let's unplug the hard drive so we don't kill anything. Oops. Well, at least the motherboard's good, and I got a chime, so that means my recap job worked. So that's all there is to that, at least. But I guess we're going to have to wait till we get the capacitors for the original power supply, so I can get this thing off the countertop, aka bench, and up on the computer table for testing. So yeah, moving right along.